Ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Right, morning everybody. Um, right, let's start off, I suppose, with the. I'm well and truly behind on the free to play, massively. Um, you can hear the dog squeaking. The dog's being a pain in the backside still. Um, and yeah, I've been really ill the last couple of days, like super rough. The kids have been ill as well. We've had one of them, little man's been home from school because he's not been well. It's just been a really bad couple of days for trying to play games. Even the other night, I got on to try and do my Hydra, and ended up most of the night with an ill child. So, and as you can hear, Squeaky McSqueakinsons is adamant that she's not going to let me get on and do anything today. But I'm going to get on and deal with it, and we're just going to have to deal with the squeakiness, unfortunately, because I say I'm behind. I'm so far behind. It's kind of not even funny at this point, to be fair. Um, it's a team competition, obviously, so it's done over the whole team. But I'm kind of at the point where I'm kind of letting them all down. Um, I don't like that. So, Lucy, do you mind? You got 1,000,001 toys, sweetheart. Do you have to play with the squeaky ones? Right, let's use these. Yeah, see that people are already stepping up to some crazy numbers. Um, in fact, look, pretty much everybody has stepped up to hard and has 60s. And I literally think I'm the only person that still doesn't have a single 60 yet because I'm just that far behind. We'll leave this for now, I guess. Today, what do I need from hard? Yes, there's no way I'm hitting 11. Um, what we've got to do is we've got to put all of our energy in to kind of level in. And the problem is I still don't have a Kale capable of farming brutal. Yeah, he's still not capable of doing it, and I just don't know. I feel like I've missed so many days. I kind of already feel like I'm out of any kind of race to do anything. I don't know where to put my time and energy right now to try and even try to catch up at this point. Um, and it's really annoying because I still feel like shit. I don't want to play, but I'm so far behind. If I don't, I'm just going to get further and further and further behind. I got one 4-star, one 4-star. That's it. So I'm like, see what I mean? I'm just so far behind everything that I just don't know where to put my time. Obviously, ideally, I need, I guess, to go after. I'm not going to get anything from any of this. I guess I need to go after leveling up and trying to get my first 6-star. That's what I've got to do, but I can't do that because I can't farm Brutal 3 yet. At least I don't think I can farm Brutal 3 yet on Kale. I can't. It's been that many days since I've been on. I don't actually remember where I was farming and what level I was able to get to. So I guess we have a look and see. But yeah, I don't think. I don't think he's able to do it, unfortunately. If he was a bit quicker, maybe he could do it. But by himself, he's not there yet. It's close. It is close. He's going to do it this time, but that's not 100% run. Right, okay. Let's maybe let's try it hard. Faction Wars isn't even open anymore. Nothing's open anymore. That's the other thing. I've left it. I missed so much. I've got nothing to push Faction Wars with right now. So I guess I am just going to have to let this run through for a minute. I guess we kind of just have to let this run through, don't we? I'll say the problem is we're out at that point of having any energy to do anything as well. Which means I kind of get to come on for, like, what, an hour to do some bits. Try and get through my dailies, and then wait. No, I messed up. Those first few days, I kind of messed up. Because I didn't get my 6-star. Like everyone else got their 6-star, I had a plan. And the plan clearly didn't work and go right, unfortunately. So, yeah. Not quite sure what to do now. I really don't. If you're watching this later, see, look, and then we failed that one. I mean, do we get through? Do we try and drop back one to here? No, because then I've got the infinity problems. It's back here to where I end up on a strong affinity. So I feel like I've got to just do it and accept the fact that I may be on day 10, but it's more like day 5 or 6 of playing. And just accept the fact that I'm behind, and I've got to catch up, and I've got to do the bits I missed. And unfortunately, that means I'm not there to farm where I wanted yet. Unfortunately, but if I remember right, I know Cal can farm this, but it also gives me a good chance at getting a War Maiden as well, which could be handy. I'm obviously also playing my main account because it's nearly clan boss time in the background. So while I let this auto run, I'm going to try and do my clan boss and do my main account in the background, because I haven't touched this for a couple of days either. I did manage to finish the fusion. I've actually got the fusion there ready to pull. That's because I actually did champ chase and summon rush, and I missed out on the other tournaments to save some energy. I'm using the energy in Spider. 1 to level up because I've got a 3-man team for Spider. It's like a 5-second team, a 3-move team, and it's only 3 champions, so I get to level up 2 food and get silver. So I'm kind of doing that at the moment on my main to build up for the next fusion. That's the problem with Raid, isn't it? Like, I've got all these new cool champs. I pulled these shards. I've got some really cool champs like Bad Ale and that I want to level up, and Longbeard. But when do I level them up? Because in a week's time I'm going to have another fusion. And if I don't start saving resources now, I won't be able to do that fusion. And if it's a game changer that's, you know, huge, then what? Then what? Yeah, you get those, like, it's just, I don't know. It feels so demotivating to try and play right now, and knowing that I'm so far behind on everyone. I'm sitting here watching it auto run, thinking, why? Why did I let myself get so far behind? Or what? Why am I so worried about it as well? I should be asleep. As you can see, I'm exhausted. I've got a massive cup of coffee, very big cup of coffee. It's like my 4th one this morning. You know, it's 9:30. I'm on my 4th big cup of coffee. I've already had a can of Monster. I'm so tired. I probably should be going to bed, and instead I'm still playing Raid. The kids are feeling better this morning, so they've gone back to school. You know, I probably should be going to bed and catching up on some sleep that I've severely missed out on the last 3 days. I also don't want to talk too much because I've just got my voice back. And I don't want to lose that again, so I don't want to talk, which really isn't the way to, you know, you can't really stream and not talk. It's a bit, I'm doing everything backwards today, aren't I? Everything I shouldn't do. Have any of you seen the new Rathalos set as well? Variable set, plus 15% crit rate, plus 15% crit damage, plus 10% speed. It looks really, really good. I'm not going to lie. Place 100 debuffs on upgrade champions and sparring pit. Heal 100 times in campaign battles. Sell 75 artifacts. So actually, I'll probably do with throwing some energy into campaign on this account. To be honest, I do have some champions to level up, so I'll do them in the background while this is finishing this. Oh, I did pull a dupe Ackington, which I'm really happy about. Yeah, let's actually throw in. I've got a couple of these that are close. 1, 2, 3 to level 30. And then we level up 1, 2. And where do we sit then? I suppose we come on to leveling up some of these 2 stars then. Right. We'll let that run in the background until for 20 minutes until clan boss. Lucy, where are you, dog? You best not be chewing the back of that. Oi! No! Naughty girl. You don't do that. It's not yours. Kids' toys. You've got all those bloody toys of your own. Haven't you? You've got all of the toys of your own. So why chew the kids' toys? Eh? Why chew the kids' toys? You've got your own. Play with them. Good girl for using your mat, though. There's a good girl for having a wee on that one. Alright, a good girl for weeing on the mat. Well done. That's a bit awkward, isn't it? The joys of puppies, a bit like children. Tell them off 1 second and then 2 seconds later have to praise. Alright, get out from under that desk. You are not chewing another lot of cables. No. Already had to replace things because you've chewed through them. You're not doing it again. You do not go under the desk. You sit next to me, but you do not go under. Right. Let's go and... what have we got? We've got fighting. Let's go fighting classic. Get our classic arena ones done. I don't even kind of remember where I am. I know I've 43k team. I know I've dropped. We've definitely dropped. Get these easy ones out of the way first. 32, 23. Someone's already pulled a whisper. That'd be good. I do like my whisper. Can't believe it. I slept on her for so long though and didn't use her because I didn't realise how good she was. And you see, I've swapped monitors and bits around, so everything now. Every time I open something up new for the first time, it comes on. Yeah, we'll probably win that one. Suppose we'll have to have a look in a minute as well and see just how far behind we are, because how HADES free to play. Let's see just how far behind we have actually fallen. By the way, why this one's in the background? Let's see, shall we? Some of these guys as well, by the way. Look, 3 rank 60s. I don't even have 1 yet on that. So I'm really far behind. Gold 1, gold 2. You know, hundreds of stars. I've got 5 in faction wars. Yeah, well behind the speed race now. Well behind Doom Tower. Clan Boss, well behind on Clan Boss. Everyone's up to hitting hard. Well behind on Dragon. I'm still not even able to hit 10. Fire Knight hasn't moved actually in a few days. Ice Golem, Spider. People are just farming 10 because it's consistent. That it drops more drops. Minotaur, no. And people are already starting to do Sand Devil as well and Iron Twins. Wow, okay. That's right, we'll come back to that one in a second. Let's let the next one of these go. Yeah, so we're like I say, I knew I was behind. I'm hoping as a team. Well, we're into 4th lot, and I'm flat last now. Flat last. Fateless and Hell Hades has still only got 3 players. Why have they still only got 3 players? They had 6. I wonder why. Or some of them just not had people decide not to take part. Everyone else has 6. The top teams have got 6, and they've got 6 that are being active as well. So look, I am well and truly behind, but we're not completely out of the running, I guess, right now. 1 or 2 lucky pulls could definitely change my luck and change things about. I need to cream my eye. I forgot to do that this morning. Bear with me, guys. You actually have to bear with me, guys. The dog's clawing at the back door, so she actually wants to go out. And as we're trying to obviously do puppy training, I've got to take her out. So 2 minutes and I'll be back. Come on, let's go then. Good girl. Good girl. Well done. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Good girl. You're going to go play with your toys then. Good girl. Oh. Yeah, I feel like the only way my eyes feels so much better now. I've just put my cream on it. Yeah, I feel like the only way to actually get anything done with her around is to actually just get on and do it, to be fair. She'll learn. Fortunately, it's not like I can take her out for a walk yet because she hasn't had her injections. So, I can't even take her out. Can't even take her for a walk like I want to. She's not allowed to. Oh, such a nice coffee. I love my coffee. I love my coffee at the best of the times, but when I'm tired, I love my coffee even more. Right. Maybe. Right, so that's through them. So now we've got summon 3 champions. I don't have a lot of room to summon champions. Which is why I've been ditching some of them into food. Especially these common ones. Right. Let's try and level up some of these. Use them as food, look. I think what I'm going to have to do, I've got 5 spirit potions. I've got enough to maybe level one of you up. Yeah, there we go. Make a little bit of room, I guess. Level some of these through. Alright, so there we go. That does give me some force, but what I need, and I need to start making food, don't I? I've got to start making food somehow. I'm working out the way to do that. Yeah, let's buy some more space. How much silver have we got? Not a lot. 4 accessory upgrades and do that. And at least we've done our dailies. Have I got any speed boots at all? That we can upgrade just because of the stats of it, even though it's a 4-star. The fact that it's got all of the stats that we want on it. Again, stats over sets. What are you going to give us? Crit damage. So now it's pushing more. We want the crit rate, crit damage, but to be honest, I'm not worried where it rolls. This is going to be a useful set. This might even be a piece we roll up to 12 because it's got everything I want on it. Even more so than now. I think Hermit's going to need a rebuild, to be fair. So I know the mic's going to pick up on her squeaking, but I'm not sure whether it picks up. I can hear it. She's bounding about back there, bless her. Let's have a quick look. You're on a shield. You're actually in a set. I've got you just in something. Yeah, so we could... Mind you, he doesn't need the crit, does he? He needs the accuracy and the survivability. So actually, you know, they're not... They need a lot more of the builds, but they're not the worst builds. Just Kale needs... I need more on Kale. I've got to get more on Kale. So that he can start soloing. I don't have anything. The problem is so hard to... It really is hard to start out. After those initial few days, it's super hard to get anything done in the game. Super hard. No. What can I do here? I can mix an affinity potion and craft a resilience. Oh, actually, I can craft a resilience, even though it's a 3. So, you know, that's an instant sell. At least we've done it. Affinity potions. Yeah, so it's given us an extra 5 gems and bits, I guess. Can't do this, this. No, I don't think I'm going to survive 20 turns. We'll get 3 artifacts in a bit. But we've done our dailies. Dailies are the important part, so now I just need to go and bang more energy into campaign right now. And you will see, literally in like 20 minutes, guys, we're going to be done for the day, you know? Not worried about the 4s there. And what I need is I need more 3 stars leveled up. I feel like I'm just going to have to food all of these, bar Aethel, because she's obviously good. I might actually let Warmer, although I started to book her, I did actually start doing bits with her. No, I didn't. I've leveled her to 40. I did start to ascend her, but that's not the end of the world. She could be food. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I get another one up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I need one more up to 4-star to level to 40. There's my 5 stars. Then I just need to get them up, don't I? So yeah, let's do that. And then we'll use the rest of it. We'll just use everything as food and worry about getting Kale to a 6-star. That's got to be our priority. In 2 seconds, let me check the dog. She's gone very quiet. That's alright. She's laid down behind the green screen. Oh. My main account's still running campaign, although it's only got a couple of minutes till clan boss resets. And you lay down there then, sweetie. You lay down there. Oh. Good girl. Do you want your bed? Do you want your bed down here? Hang on then. Let's get your bed. Come out of the way. Don't shoot me up. Go on then. You lay on there then. Good girl. Was that better? Good girl. Right, bring her bed round and she's a bit happier now. She looks so lost on her bed, bless her. Her bed is literally, I don't know, 3 foot. Yeah, maybe 3 foot long by 2 foot wide, because we know how big she's going to be. So we brought her a big bed to start with. As she grows, we're not constantly replacing and having to get her a new bed. But right now, as a little puppy, she looks so lost on it. Bless her. Right, there we go. Main account, that's 35 runs of campaign done. That does one of the weekly challenges for the Forge Pass. Heal 100 times. We will also get... when we sell all the items, it might give us to sell enough. It might not give us enough of them. Let's go white and blue. Don't want to keep any of them, so we can go sell select. That's 31 items. They're done. Need just new there. And we're going to sell 5-star. Sell them. That leaves us a couple of bits and pieces. And that can go. That can be sold. That can be sold. That can be sold. That can be sold. So I put so much energy into Spider on my main account and never get anything that I actually want out of it at all. Silver keys in Doom Tower. I've only got 5 minutes, and that's not going to happen today. So we sold 31 artifacts. We could. We've got 5 minutes. Let's actually just do another run or two of Dragon while I'm waiting. And I'm only going to sell what I get from it anyway, but could be useful. I need to put debuffs on bosses, so... Oh, wait, Lucy, calm down, please. Calm down. What is it? Look at the door.
Hi, baby. Oh, wiggle tail. Hello, wiggly wiggly. Hello, baby. Hello. Hello, baby girl.
What do we owe this pleasure?
Well, I've come to see what's happening on Friday, just to make sure you've got your appointment.
Yeah.
And,
Right, sorry about that, guys. The joys of having your parents live down the road. They like to stop in randomly without letting you know first. Right, we've got a little 12 minutes to wait until we can do that. I'm waiting for Clan Boss to I might actually just have to close this down and refresh the game to try and get my Clan Boss open. Has anyone noticed that Clan Boss is taking a lot longer now? Do you know what? I might take the extra energy here actually, just because it's useful. Even that would be useful. Actually, 100k isn't useful. No, Clan Boss just hasn't reset yet. Right, so our daily quests are done. Challenges: win a campaign battle using 4 champions of level 50 or higher. I don't think I have. No, I've got 3. Until he's leveled up, I can't do that one. Artifacts, I mean, we could do these. What are the bloody rewards? Energy, energy, energy. I mean, we could do this. Win 2 stars. So gauntlets, chest and boots. 2-star attack. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Let's do this. And obviously we can level up at the same time. We'll bring him in and level him up because I need to get him to 50 to do one of the other challenges. But we'll also do this as well. What are you doing, dog? What are you doing? Good girl. You good girl. Okay. Let's go clean you. Keep an eye on. Let's do this. Good girl. Good girl. Right. No, let's try again. Clan Boss. No. Oh, my CPU's been sent. Gotta wait for Clan Boss. I'll just read these emails. Neo Computers. Thank you for shipping with us. Your order has been shipped. Sure. That's my CPU, or is that my RAM? That might be my RAM actually. That one. Yeah, that one's my RAM. So I've just got to wait for the rest now. Couple of days. So yeah, we'll have a new computer in a couple of days. Oh, Clan Boss. I've already got the PC case. That's here. Chip and all the other bits and pieces should be here. Joe, I just noticed I'm not actually checking what I'm getting, am I? I need to do that. Let's just set this up. I am like a million miles from being in the right headspace to do any of this today, aren't I? Focusing on too many different bloody things. Yeah, so we've got a new computer that I'm making, so that I can give this one to my son to play, because he keeps stealing mine to play and do his streams and bits on, which is fine. I don't mind. I don't mind him doing that at all, but it means I don't have a computer because his one is awful. I don't like playing on it, to be honest. It looks worse than like an old school 360 or something, so I don't like it. And he wants me to play with him on Minecraft and other bits, which I do enjoy doing. I enjoy the father-son time, to be fair. So I've decided to give him mine and build a new computer. I've got the case down here. I ordered everything up last night, so in the next couple of days they should all be here. And I'm hoping to do a live stream of my first build. It will be my first ever build, so we will see how that goes. Oh, there we go. We got that one first time. Look. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Should be interesting. The only worry I have is that I'm going to have problems with the graphics cards because I've ordered it from a shop that I've ordered the wrong one, and they've told me that they can't return it and I'll lose my deposit, which is a lot of money. It's a £600 graphics card, £120 deposit that they're telling me I'm going to lose if I don't have it. So there could be some problems with that because I ain't losing money. I'll take one of their computers off the shelf before I lose money. It's their fuck up, not mine. But yeah, the problem was there's going to be a problem with the graphics card in the computer shop. I know that. So look, we'll have to deal with that one, unfortunately, as and when. But yeah, we'll build the computer hopefully this week some point when I get time. I'm hoping we can do that on stream as well. That's the plan. Whether I'm actually able to do that or not, we'll have to wait and see, because it's whether I've got enough room to stream it in here. My desk isn't the widest of desks. What? Well, sleep on your bed then. You gotta start learning. I can't play all day every day. I just can't do it. Good girl. What was I saying? So now I don't even remember what I was saying. Talking about computers, yeah. I don't know how I'm going to build it, or where, because I do want to stream it, but I don't know how I can stream it, because I don't think the desk is wide enough to build the computer on and give you all the best views. That's the only problem. I'm not quite sure what to do right now with that one. Trying to actually think in my own head. Maybe I could pull that unit over here, and then I'd have the desk and the unit in terms of width. Yeah, I'd have the desk. The desk is 700 wide. The units are 600 wide. So that might give me enough room to put everything on and actually build. Yeah, that might work. Problem is, I've also got a very big case. My case is 450 by 285 by 462. So it's a big case as well. It's the Heights Y60. So it's a big case. So I've got to take that into account as well. Yeah, we'll have to let's have a look at that. I'll have to have a think about that one, about how I'm going to do it. First thing I will need to do is I need to clear Albie's computer off. When everything's here, I need to clear Albie's computer off, but I need to get pictures of it all up and running first so we can try and get rid of it. We'll try and sell it, I think, because it'll do. You know, it's not a bad computer for a kind of starter gaming computer, to be honest. It would do a hard one to know what to do with that, to be honest. Yeah, that's a hard one. To have a think about it. I have to have a think about what way I'm going to do this now, because we'll do it wrong. I would sell the monitor and the computer as a one, and then he can have my computer, but then I need to get him a new monitor. But that monitor's not going to look good. It's an old monitor, so it's not going to look good. And like I say, my graphics card will do 2560, 1440p quite happily in ultra settings. So I'd like him to have a monitor that would make not make the most of it, but at least give him a good monitor. How do I do that? What's the best way of doing that? I don't know. I do not know the best way of doing that, to be honest. I have to think about it. We're also quite a way behind on that, aren't we? Good morning, Jan. Welcome. Welcome to a random mess of a stream that is a tired person playing a game, waffling about crap today. I don't even know what day it is to say how are you doing on this day, because I don't know what is it. What is it? Tuesday today. See, I've lost like the whole weekend from being ill, and Monday. At least the pup's sleeping now. She's not being a pain, which is good. Yeah. Hopefully she stays like that all day. We'll see. Come on. See, these take for they take forever, and they take all of your energy. I mean, okay, I suppose I'm getting to level up some champions while I do it, but still. Hey, sweetheart, shouldn't you be working? You're meant to be working. I'm guessing you're on a break. Come on. The one time I don't want speed boots and I actually want attack percent boots, it won't give them to me. Is work going alright? I assumed you were on your break, sweetheart. I didn't think you would be using your phone at work to come and stop in stream. Albie loved your message this morning before, though, when he came down and saw his message on the side. He's like, Daddy, Mummy's left us a message. I was like, I know, I've already read it. And he read it, and then he read it twice. He read it himself, and then he read it to Alfie. See, now I've got to wait for more energy before I can try and do more of that. Why is it not tick this off? We have done that. Win a 2-star or higher with attack percent. We have just done that. That's a 3-star attack percent chest. Are you taking the piss? It's got to be done on normal. Oh, my days. I have to do that on normal. And I'm doing it on brutal. That's why it didn't count. Oh, my days. I hate this game sometimes. Why have I got to do it on normal? Why? How are the boys? Lucy's been a pain in the arse, but she's here, asleep, next to me now. She's been a pain in the arse this morning, bless her. She's all right. She wants to go out. That's what she wants. She wants to go for walks, and obviously she can't yet. She wants to be out in the garden playing, but it's raining, so I'm bringing her, taking her out to go to the toilet and then bringing her straight back in. But she wants to be out there playing. I'm going to lose all my energy here, aren't I, for the next few days doing this one thing. I forgot as well I have physio today when you get home. I got physio at 1:30. So when you get home from work, I'm going to need the car. Oh, and Mum stopped by. That was interesting. HP. Needless to say, she left rather unimpressed, I think. Never mind. I'm past the point of caring what anyone thinks today. To be fair. And one of those starts to the days. Come on. See, I hate that they make you do this. The drop rates on normal are so bad. To get anything higher than a 1-star. Flat attack, not good enough. Oh, you did remember you had physio. Okay, that's good. No, she wants to be out and play. That's all she wants right now. Every time we go out, she wants to bound around and jump and play. She wanted to stop by to sort out taking me to hospital on Friday for my appointment. Because she doesn't read her messages from me. And then asked questions that she didn't like the answers to. Because she's caught me on a tired morning. Wow, I feel ill, I hurt, and I'm tired. And you know, I'm not allowed to swear at 35. So just the same old, really. Oh, come on, give me these gloves. I think like everyone so far has moaned about this one particular challenge. And the fact that it makes you do it on normal. Because you progress through and then you have to step back to do challenges. And it's not just a little step, is it? It's a massive step back when I'm already clearing brutal to come back to normal. Ah, attack percent. Right, okay. That's one done. Now let's go for attack percent chest and try to get attack percent chest. Yeah, I know I actually saw. I completely forgot she had her first jabs on Thursday, to be fair. Yeah, I know, but she's actually here in the village doing an appointment, so she stopped in. But never mind, it is what it is. No, I was really hoping I'd have got that first try, to be fair. I had a couple of emails through this morning, those sweethearts that I've got to sort out later. One of them from the solicitors, so I've got to get on and sort that out later. Good old Helen. How I love dealing with solicitors. I must say, guys, if you ever end up in an accident, right, solicitors are a pain in the arse. Dealing with solicitors and insurance companies are a massive pain in the arse. And it seems to be far worse when you're not at fault and all you're trying to do is recover your losses from another side. It seems to be even worse. When does she have her next jabs anyway, babe? I know she's got her first jabs on Thursday, but when are her second ones? Because it's her second one she needs to actually go out and walk, isn't it? She can't go out after her first ones. No, the email I've had is because she still hasn't had the email come through that I've sent 3 times. That I've put on the portal and the one I sent in the post yesterday. So I'm half tempted to just ignore it and let it turn up in the post. And then give her a ring next week. And then if it's not arrived, there's quite clearly a problem in their office. Another 10 days she has to wait after, does she? That sucks. Might have to use some of these gems to get some energy. Right, okay. So we're out of energy again. I do believe we get some energy. We get some energy for this, so hopefully then we can go back into it and get the chest. Let's jump back in here. You're nearly leveled. Nearly leveled. Yeah, I'm hoping because they've left it so late to be able to get her in for her first jabs that they will be able to get her in earlier for the next ones. But I don't know if it's... I don't know if it's done on the age of her or whether it has to be X amount of time after the first that she's had the first one. If it's 10 days after she's had the first one, then obviously we're going to have to wait. But if it's they leave it 10 days because then she's another week older and they can have the first one at 12 weeks, the second one at 13 weeks or something like that, or she's already gone over the age, then they might let her have it sooner. I don't know. We'll have to let me say we'll have to ask the vet on Tuesday. Thursday. Come on, Tuesday. Give me attack percent, please. I want to progress to the next challenges. If I remember right, I think it might have been YST actually was doing this on stream, and he went through like hundreds of energy trying to get an attack percent drop. Like he had some of the others drop after lots of runs. He had one of them drop on his first run, but I think it might have been the boots. He literally spent all his energy for like 3 days trying to get, and it didn't drop. Yeah, I know he should have had both by now. I know that, sweetheart, but there's nothing we can do. They haven't had the appointments to book her in for it. We didn't get her until after it was due, so you know, there's nothing we can do about it. Like really, the breeders should have done it because of her age, but you know they didn't, so we deal with it, don't we? Come on. Oh. So I mean, the drop rates are so low for 2 stars. This is the annoying part, that it makes you do it in normal. The XP is piss poor, and the drop rates of the higher ranks and rarities are so low that I could spend a week doing this and not get what I need. I'm going to have to use some gems for some energy, to be fair. Going to have to. She is passed out on the floor now, though, bless her. Alright, let's start using some energy. I don't really want to... I don't know, they haven't even bloody rung me. The shop hasn't rung me yet. And to be honest, there's not, I would ring them and chase them, but it's not like I can go over and deal with it right this second until you get home, so I'm just trying not to think about it because I've got enough other stuff annoying me this morning to even think about the arguments that are going to come with the computer shop. No, it's one of them. I made a mistake, they made a mistake. Really, we should both just go, we both fucked up, let's move on from it, let's get the right card ordered and skip on it. But I can see them saying lose my £120 deposit or take the card they've ordered, neither of which is the answer I want. So do I really want to lose £120 deposit and not take the card and give in to them and let them take my money? HP percent. Oh. I hate this challenge. My ramen bits have gone out for delivery today though, so they should be here tomorrow. Cole's already messaged me and said some of my other bits are out for delivery today from Amazon, so we shall see. No. I didn't manage to do my clan boss quick enough. I've hit replay, it's gone from void to spirit. It's the only problem whenever they set, because I don't have a 1-key team on my main, I'm on a 2-key team. If I don't get both keys on void, I don't get the 2-key. I have to 3-key it. And when we have days like this where it takes so long for clan boss to reset, I don't get my 2 keys in on time because all the clan have come online. So now I actually spirit up until like the other week. Spirit was my worst affinity. I'm actually hoping this is the first time. Right, spirit, Let's do that team there. I'm hoping this team will put out about 42 mil, and then actually I will have a team that can steal 2 key on all difficulties for Ultra Nightmare, because my unkillable works on everything but Spirit. So when it goes to Spirit, I have to 3 key. But I think I've got a new team I swapped some champs about that will mean I can get the 40 odd million that I need on Spirit Affinity, thus giving me a 2 key. Alright, sweetheart. I'll see you later. Love you too. See you when you get home. Oh, come on. Give me a attack percent, please. Why is it so hard for you to give me what I need? Oh, wait, because I'm doing it on normal. Never mind. Oh, yeah, the dog also got hold of my pillow today as well, which kind of annoyed me. Ever seen a secret lab pillow destroyed by dogs? I've got one here. It's falling apart now. Teeth marker in it. Oh, look. Doesn't even want to stay on the chair now. Please be attacked. Oh, defense. Come on, game. Don't make me lose all of my gems on normal castle trying to get an attack percent chess piece. Please. Please don't be that bad. I've given you enough. I've paid my dues. I've given you enough energy. Give it to me. I've paid the dues. You've had a few hundred energy. Let's go. I've still got boots to get as well. Well, I don't mind getting him. I think he's actually a good champion, isn't he? Double hit. 20% chance of being an extra hit. Increase speed and counter attack. 7, 6, 5, 4 turn cooldown. Yeah, so I mean the fact that I'm getting loads of him means that I will be able to book him. So maybe he does become one that I use for faction wars. Yeah, probably. So it's not like I have much of an option of anything else to use right now. Yeah, see, this is the other thing as well. Like, I know it's boring to watch it, guys, but I've got to do it. I've got to do these silly challenges to unlock the next lot of stuff. It's like HP percent. I either don't stream, and I do this off stream, and then we end up with like a week or another week of not streaming, or we watch me do this again and again and again and again. I know neither of those answers are the right ones, but still, I've got to do it. Now I say we're technically on day 10, or I'm on to day 10. Oh, see, I've got attack. Why couldn't you give me attack bloody percent? Alright, let's move on to the boots. See if I can get some better luck from this stage, and then we'll go back. Thing is, it's not like I'm even going to get any good silver from selling these bits either, because they're not even worth 1,000 silver each. There should be like a line of code built into the game that caps this. If you do 50 runs and you haven't had it, it will give it to you as a guarantee. Because this is just stupid. It's things like this. It's these challenges that put new players off the game. Hell, it makes me not want to play it. It really does. It makes me not want to carry on the free-to-play challenge, knowing I've got so many of these stupid challenges I have to do if I want to stay with everybody. And that's the annoying thing. Like, it's got to be done. Please. Oh, see, look, flat attack. Arrgh. Annoying is the word. Majorly. Right. Let's get rid of these ones. I've already like 80 odd gems into this now. Yeah, and this is not where I wanted to spend gems at all. This is not what I wanted to spend gems on. I wanted to save my gems and spend them on energy for things like masteries or dragon. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. I'd say the XP is so bad as well. That's annoying. See, flat attack. Why could that not just be attack percent? Please. I've well and truly paid my dues now to get attack percent. What's the bets? Do we get to retirement age before I get attack percent boots on a 2-star as well? It keeps giving me the percentage stuff drop on 1-star boots, but it has to be a 2-star set of boots. I think we end up retiring in our 60s before I get attack percent boots pop up. Hey, attack percent boots. There we go. Now all we have to do is go back and do... Was it chest that I didn't have any luck with dropping? I'm sure it's chest. What have we got in here? Nothing. Right. Yeah, back to doing the chest piece. See if we get that drop. Lost where we were then. Right, come on. First time. I've paid my dues. You've had loads of gems. You've had loads of energy put into you. First time, please. I deserve it so I can move on to something else. Because I'm so bored of this now. This one. This one. It's got to be this one. Got to be. Go on. We paid our dues. It's got to be this one. Gotta be. Yes, there we go. It's about fucking time. Thank God. We've done all that and we get... Now, the other thing is, right, all the energy that gave us back with the 50 and 75 energy for completing it isn't anywhere near the energy we put into it. But I suppose at least we get energy from here. Win a 4-star or higher artifact from clearing campaign locations on hard or higher. Win 4-star or higher gauntlets with HP percent as the primary stat from clearing stage 4 of Krennic Castle. See, why am I wanting... What game? Why are you telling me to get 4-star HP percent on attack? Like, this is where this is wrong, guys. You know? It really is. They need to be... This is where they should be teaching players how to play the game. And you do not want HP percent on all of these in a set that's designed around attack. And it's got to be 4-star as well. So again, we might as well just go and do that now because it's got to be done. Oh, hang on. No, was that Krennic Castle, did that say? On Krennic... Oh, okay. Okay, no, that's not as bad. It's saying Krennic Castle. So we can come up to Brutal and do that here. That's fine, actually. No, that is okay because it is a HP set. Yeah, and they want us to have HP stats. So, okay, that's fine. I can live with that. Let's start here then. Let's see how much energy it's going to take us to get a 4-star set of this. Right, so we've got you at 39. Let's put you in. Let's put you in. And let's put you in. And we'll start leveling through these now as well. I suppose the one good thing about doing this is it is at least leveling me up some food, because like I say, other people through the free to play have got multiple rank 6s and I still haven't got one yet. So if it's going to allow me to catch up it from that respect, I can live with it. Oh, Valerie. Increase attack, shield. So that might be, she might be useful. She might come in very useful. I feel like actually what we need to do before we spend too much time on there, let's I need 3, don't I, to level these, and the problem is I actually want to use him to book him, so let's do that first to free up some room. Because it makes sense to use the dupes we got of him to level this up. Skill wise, I'm not going to upgrade you up, to be fair. I may put these books into Aethel, because I'm going to want her leveled up. So fortunately I don't have the bruise to level her up. We could, because we've got, actually this might work, because we've got loads of shards to pull, we just dump all of our bits into there. Right, now let's put you back in there, you back in there. You're going to be food. Not using you, keeping you separate. That leaves us 2 slots. These are all fusion ones. I'm going to keep both of you, I think. So now we can start. We can pull a couple of shards. Try and level up some 2 stars and make those 3 stars, so that we've got the ones. We've got the 3-star champs that we can level up with. See, I would love to use my gems. Game. I would love to use my gems on you to increase my space, but I can't, because I need them for energy, because we don't have enough energy in the game. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm literally going to use all these commons as energy, basically. As energy, as right, you know what I mean, experience. Like I said, I'm far too tired to think properly this morning. Oh, if I could get an apothecary, I would be. This is why I want to pull all these, as many of these as I can, because if I get an apothecary, that would be huge. That really, really would help me. Yeah, I still have a barrel as well, so when we do get Kale to 6-star, we're going to smash him straight up to 60. I was going to do Rathalos, but I just think Kale, because I'm so far behind right now, I think Kale is where I'm going to have to put my points. Put all my barrels and chickens and bits when I get them. So now obviously we can level these up. Yeah, we don't have any chickens, do we? What's that give us? 800 points. What do we get from 800 points? We could get, yeah, we'll get that. We need the big pots for ascending anyway, so yeah. And we do actually probably need to do Rathalos first, just to get the points out of him. Not got enough here yet though, so right, okay, so now we've done that, let's go back to here. We need HP % from gloves, chest and feet, so we can take you out. Let's take all of you out for a minute. Let's start getting through some of these 2 stars here. Ideal. So I do, so my spirit team does actually do 45 mil on Clan Boss on Ultra Nightmare now. That's Helicath putting out 7 mil, Lydia putting out 7 mil, Newt putting out 23 mil, and Swaggy putting out 6 mil. Python's 200,000. So actually, Spirit Affinity, which has always been my worst affinity on Ultra Nightmare, all of a sudden, from one change, has become my strongest. It's become the strongest one for me. That's pretty funny, actually. How the game trolls you. HP? No. Right. Hopefully, because we're on a higher difficulty, this won't actually be as hard or take anywhere near as long. Right, let's use our silver keys in Doom Tower now. Right, that's doing that. It's got to be 4-star. Don't you love it when your wife asks you questions like, how much does that cost? Do I have to give you the honest answer? I can say it because I know she's gone back to work, so she actually isn't in chat right now. But do I need to give you the honest answer? I suppose I do need to give her the honest answer. She's actually asked me how much the new computer is going to be to build. So I think it's going to be about 2,000 in total. Unfortunately, graphics cards and chips are still so expensive. And the graphics card alone's 600 quid, and the chips nearly 400 quid. You know, so you got £1,000 build just in that before you look at motherboards, power supplies, and all the other bits that go with it. Case was nearly 200 quid. Oh, okay, maybe it is going to take a few runs, but I cannot wait. I wish we were far enough in the future where you could buy something and then, like, I don't know, you had like a mini Stargate where a hand comes through and just gives it to you there and then. You know, like a matter plate where you put it on a plate in the Amazon warehouse. It dissolves it and then it rebuilds it right here. You know, teleports it right here in front of you. I'd be well happy with that. Because it means I could get everything straight away. I don't think that was enough. Oh no. Oh, win 4-star or higher artifact. That wasn't a 4-star artifact, but okay. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's fine. That was a separate one. Yeah, we still need the gloves. Right, okay. I'm now waiting for her to say, oh, okay. She's put, wow, okay. Yeah, I did ask your permission first. Remember, so you can't be mad. Yeah, she can't be mad at me because I actually asked for her permission first. I said, darling wife, I love you with all of my heart. Please can I spend lots of money on building a new computer? Because I'm gonna. She said, what's wrong with the computer you've got? I said, well, our lovely son wants it because he wants to play games as well. And he needs a computer. But he's got a computer. I said, yeah, but it's not a very good computer. I said, mine's already starting to struggle with streaming and gaming, all from one machine. I said, so if I get a new one, I can give Albie, who's our eldest son, if you didn't know, my one. I said, that's going to last him years, that will. And it will do. Yeah, it is a bloody good machine. So she said yes. She now can't moan at me. Although I don't actually know if I quite told her exactly how much it would cost. I said lots. I think I said to her it's going to cost lots of money. I said, oh, it'll be over £1,000. I don't quite think I told her it was 2,000 because she didn't ask. She didn't ask, so I didn't tell her. In fact, I think it was her that said, is it going to be more or less than £1,000? I said, oh, it'll be more than 1,000. But she didn't ask how much more, so she can't moan too much. Ah, oh, come on. Please, we're going to have the same problem here, aren't we? We're going to burn all our energy on one stage. and still have 3 or 4 other stages to go. Oh, I also bought these as well. I should probably show these off. These are cool. I'm really, really annoyed at my cable management. Literally makes me cringe, which is why I try not to look behind my computer or under my desk too much. So I bought these. They're Velcro cable tie type things. I bought these so that when we make everything, we can put. I can make sure I sort all the cable management out. And I bought, after the fact that she chewed through the bloody monitor cables the other day and I had to replace the monitor, I bought the an 1/2 inch cord protector loop so that I can cover the main cables. All the other cables are going to come up on the desk, and then hopefully she won't be able to chew through them again and ruin anything. Right, please give me what I need. Oh, flat HP, not percent. Oh well, again, I've got to look at the upside. We're leveling food up, and I need to level food. So, do you understand though? I highly doubt anyone from Plarium is ever going to see this or watch this. But if you do, this is why people leave your game. Okay, this is why people leave. How do I know this is why people leave? My wife and my son stopped playing because they didn't want to do this because it was boring. It was boring. They wanted to do the later game stuff that they watched me do on my account. Doom Tower, Curse City, Faction Wars, Dungeons, all that kind of thing. They don't want to do this. So they stopped playing. After like 2 or 3 days, they just went, nah, that's boring. In fact, my son went, no, it's boring, Daddy. I'd rather watch you play it than play it myself. Because what you do is fun. And that is a general statement that you see in a lot of places. People stop playing this game because of all this shit at the beginning, guys. If you watch this, please fix the early experience. You seem to be so zeroed in on trying to fix the end game experience, which, don't get me wrong, needs sorting as well because there's so many issues there. But at the same point, you can't forget that you still need new players coming into your game for your game to thrive, or your game will die. You cannot just make a game and keep updating it for people that have been playing for years. You have to think about the new players coming in, because you still want to be attracting new players and you want to keep new players. You don't want them to disappear after a week. Because the thing is, if they disappear after a week because they're not enjoying it, you guarantee you there's more people that don't enjoy it. Or they tell their friends, you know, oh, I don't play Raid. Yeah, I tried playing Raid, you know. Boring. Boring as hell. You've got to spend the first 30 hours running the same bloody level to get some gloves drop, or a chest piece drop, or some feet drop with a specific stat, and it never drops. And because it's a game that limits your energy per minute, unless you buy it, you have to wait until the next day and the next day and the next day. So look, I just really hope they fix this at some point, because it's an awful experience. And I know I'm not the only one. I've seen HADES' video on it. I've seen some of the videos from the other guys. You know, we've got the content creator chat on Discord. I know everyone's pissed off with it and they've all made their opinions known about it. But it's awful, you know. This is an awful experience. Now, I don't understand how. I didn't play day one for this reason. I actually downloaded Raid when it first came out. When Raid first came out and they were pushing it to every content creator that was doing other games. And they were like, come and play our games. Come and play it. And they did a load of paid sponsorships back in the day. I actually had an offer back in the day to do a paid sponsorship when I was doing Division and Destiny. I met their numbers of viewers and everything else to do the paid sponsor videos. I said, I want to play it first. If it's something I play and enjoy, then fine. If it's not, then I won't. And I didn't enjoy it. So I played it for like 2 or 3 days, did not enjoy it, put it down. And it was only a couple of years later that I've obviously started playing it and enjoying it. But you know, this starting experience is the same as what it was back then, and it's the reason I didn't like it then. And going forward, I've got to be honest, as much as I'm enjoying I know the free-to-play challenge is done over 3 months, so I know eventually I will get to a point where I am enjoying what I'm doing as I start to get through dungeons and I start to get to make teams and things like that. I know I'll enjoy those. Finally, we got that, so we can move on. But I'm not enjoying this early part of it at all. Not by any measure do I want to be doing this. I also feel that's why these last few days I haven't done anything, because I've been ill. I've been ill. I have slept a lot. You know, that is the thing. But I've still done my main account. I've still done my clan boss. I've still done my dailies, and then I've gone back to sleep. I haven't touched the free to play because I haven't wanted to, because I knew I would be coming to do this, and we're already an hour and a half in, and I'm still doing this, which is not fun. I really hope they change it at some point. Just take all this out, because there's no need for it. It's arbitrarily slowing you down. And I know why they do it, because they want you to spend money. And they probably think that the people that leave aren't people they want playing their game, because the likelihood is they're not going to spend anyway. But we've been through this in videos and on streams before. That's not how you get people to spend money. It's not the sensible way of getting to people to spend money anyway, you know? I'd spend more money on this game if there was a good reason to spend money on this game. And I don't mean shards. You know, if the packs and things weren't greedy, and I felt like paying was actually a worthwhile investment in my account for my time, then it's different. But none of them are. I think the one and only way you can spend money on this game and it be considered good is if you spend it on energy or gems. Maybe books, but books are the problem with books is they're so expensive. You know, I've thought plenty of times, do I buy some books? Because I never get books drop, especially legendary books. I don't need epic books. I don't need rare books. I never get legendary books. Get 2 a month from is it 2 a month from Hard Doom Tower, and that's it. So you get guaranteed 2 books a month. And that's it. I've got so many champions sitting there waiting to be booked, and the problem is their kit doesn't work until they're booked. Until you start landing things at 100%, like Bivold's Provoke and Leech and things like that, until that is landing as 100%, he's no good. I've been trying to... I built my Bivold. I got him a couple of weeks ago in CBC. I've built him now. I built him well. And I've been trying to incorporate him into teams for the last 2 or 3 weeks. And I can't, because he's not landing his skills 100% until he's booked. I can't book him because RNG hasn't given me books from Clan Boss. I really, really hope that Hades and Fateless, what they're doing at Fateless, I really hope they actually pay attention. In fact, I know there's more of a chance. I'm sitting here going on saying things like, oh, if Plarium, if you see this, please fix this shit. But they're not going to watch this. They're not going to watch it from me. And even if they do, they're not going to change it, because the likes of Hades and Ash and other people have been telling them this for what I've been playing 2 years, and they've been mentioning this, and it's not changed. What's more likely to happen is that how Hades or one of the HH crew do watch this, because I'm doing their free-to-play challenge, so there's a chance they might actually see this. Simon, if you guys are watching this, or any of the Fateless guys are watching this, please do not put this shit in your game. Just don't do it. Alright? I think you articulate your point a hell of a lot better than I do, yeah? When you do your videos about how you don't like this and don't like that, you articulate it well. I just say shit pisses me off, because it does. That's how I am. That's how I talk, that's how I act. I know it's not great, but that is how I am. From everything I've seen of the Fateless videos and the way your team is working, you seem to already have a good handle on what you want going forward. Please just make sure that the shit you moan about in this game, the things you don't like, don't make it into your game. and then you're onto a winner. Your first game doesn't have to look as good as Raid. It doesn't have to have as much content as Raid does now, because it's a first game. It's a starter game. It will develop over time. But there are key aspects that draw people to games. There's a reason that new IPs in AAA games come out and do better than ones that have been on the markets for years. That's because they do something different. They look at this game and go, well, they do this so bad and the community hate it. If we don't do that, we'll steal it over their players. And it works. Look at the key underlying faults with Raid, and make sure they don't make that into your game. If they don't make it into your game, you're onto a winner. Yeah, you are. No matter what it looks like and plays like. If the gameplay is fun and enjoyable, and you don't have to stall out your progression on boring ass shit like this, you're onto a winner. If you take into account that people want to play your game for the fun and enjoyment aspect of it, not remortgaging their house to be able to be competitive in your game, again, you're onto a winner. Yes, I know you're going to want to be a business. Yes, I understand the fact you want to make money. Yes, I think all of us as adults understand these companies want to make money. It's the way they do it that pisses everyone off with Plarium and Raid. Yeah? That's the thing. You know, I know they want to make money. They're a business. If they don't make money, the game doesn't get new content. It just dies. It's as simple as that. I get it. I know how game development works. You know? But it's the way they do it. And so I just really hope that... And I say I hope. You know, I think obviously it's already been discussed and they already all accept it anyway. But I really hope the guys at Fateless have sat down and gone, we don't want this in our game. We don't want that in our game. This is what we want our game to be, and we stick by what we want it to be, and we will make sure, that is what we do. I really do hope that. Because I think that if they do it, they go and take a lot of player base from different things. From games like Raid, because they do so many things better than they will. That's my hope. And it's not that I want to see Raid die, because I enjoy, like I've said, I enjoy Raid. There's a reason I'm sat here now doing this boring shit, and my main account is playing, and I play my wife's account and my son's account, and if I pull it up here, I've got like I can't show you, I've got like 4 different accounts on here, with my free to play and my other free to play. And then a friend of mine that used to play back in the day that's got a Ninja account. One day I'll get round to playing that. Hasn't been touched in years, but it's there and it's got Ninja on it. And I keep wanting to get on and play it because I don't have Ninja on my account because I wasn't playing then. I like the game, but there's so many flaws with it. So many things. Equip a support type champion with 4-star or higher gauntlets, boots, and chestplate with HP. Yes, okay, so we just need to find a support champ here. Let's use you, because I'm now going to be sacrificing you anyway. Is that it? Yeah, that's done that one. And then now we're getting some energy. We're now getting some energy back in. I feel like we can actually progress somewhere today. Reach 30,000 HP with any champion. Okay. I feel like we might be closest to you at doing that. You're on 16, but there's no upgrades here, and they are on flat percent. So actually, we've got an artifact in Hearts of Nod. I don't have lots of money. Let's take all these up to 8 and see if that will give us enough. DPD, we will deliver your scan computer parcel today between 3:28 and 4:28. If you are not in for your driver, you have options. Right, okay. Let's do that. Right. Let's tell him, what's scan delivering? I think scan's delivering my CPU and my motherboards. So I don't want them left outside. If you're not in, we will deliver to a neighbour. Right, no, I don't want to do that. I want to deliver details. Please note your driver is unable to leave this item safe. So the driver's making delivery number 1. I'm delivery number 94. We will be with you in approximately 4 hours and 45 minutes. Yeah, your 1 hour time slot can't be changed. No, but how do I change the delivery? I don't want it left with a neighbour. Actually, I suppose I could leave it with a neighbour if I'm not in. Because the problem is that's school pickup time. They always do this. They always try to deliver parcels at school pickup time. Can I change delivery? Deliver to my neighbour. No, it doesn't have delivered to a safe place. Right, deliver to my neighbour then. No. I'm going to have to pick a neighbour. What number's Chris? We're number 6. That side's number 5, so that side's number 7, isn't it? So we go with number 7. In fact, no, do you know what? I'll just make sure we're in. Oh, if you're not in, we will deliver to number 7. Yeah, okay. Sorry, let's upgrade this as well while we're doing this in the background. No, I haven't requested to deliver to my neighbour. You said if I'm not in, you will deliver to my neighbour. So why say now the preference is you will deliver to the neighbour? The preference should still be delivered to me. Oh, for God's sake. I just need to make sure I'm in, and when I see the DPD van outside, go and deal with it. Oh, I hate DPD. They make everything so complicated. They really do. I don't know who I hate more, DPD or Amazon. They're both useless as fuck when it comes to delivering things, man. That's been my big worry about building my own PC for once and not having it done through a shop. Is obviously ordering things offline and having them delivered here, and knowing what the delivery companies are like. That's like one big worry for me, is that they actually turn up and bits are ruined. So we're only on 19k, so we need quite a lot. I suppose we're going to have to upgrade these to 12, aren't we? Which I really don't want to do, but we've got to get to the 30k. What's time? 11 o'clock. I'm going to have to go stick the kettle on again in a minute as well, because I'm already feeling tired again. Right, while that's upgrading to 12, let's see what I need to do on my main account still. I need to use a Hydra key. So that's going to be tonight's stream. Actually, I've got 3 Hydra. I've got to use all of my Hydra keys, so we're just going to have to bang that out tonight, no matter what. What else have we got to do? That's still rolling. Sand Devil turn attack. That sucks. You get 35 crystals for 3,900. My turn attack is not very good though for Sand Devil, because I've got a Godseeker team that just brute forces it. Turns 123. Yeah. Even when I drop to stage 12, it's turn 24. Let's actually do 1. Do I do 1? On my Sand Devil 12. Let's just see what points we get from doing Sand Devil 12, because it might just be that I'll have to do Sand Devil 12. Right, so what does that give us now? 20k. So, I mean, we're still going to struggle, aren't we? Unless I get flat HP on things, we're still going to struggle to reach the 30k that we need to complete that challenge. Looking. See, it's not adding that much, is it? I'm obviously not taking them to, I'm not going to be taking them to 16. Hydra. Sorry guys, I'm just reading some clan chat messages. Getting a bit of a... I destroyed all my Hydra teams. A lot of people have done the same, but I've destroyed like all of my Hydra teams because I've had to rebuild champions for Curse City. And it means my preset, my pre-built groups that were doing like 100 million are now struggling to do like 10 million. And I can't work out what I've done wrong with rebuilding them. This is not going up, is it? Let's just say 30,000, doesn't it? Maybe. Yeah, 30k. Have I got... Maybe it's because... Yeah, if I put it on a 5-star, look. It's going to cost me silver to swap it round, though. That's the problem. 10k base HP. 11 plus 10. So maybe... Are you closer? 22... 19%. That's 26%. Let's use fitting room and see actually before I go swapping everything over. Where's that going to take me to? See, that's only going to take me to 25. So now I need to pick these that have HP substats. Have we got any that are, what, they all rank 3, so rank 5, no rank 6s, it's all going to have to be rank 5. Let's put that on. Put that on. Put that on. Yeah, that doesn't actually help. We're still not there, are we? We're still not there. I need 30k. 28.5. That takes me to 29. Might actually be a case of trying to roll some of these. This gives me HP. Actually, yeah. Because this gives me HP and defense as a base, this might, if I can get it to roll HP, might give me enough. Actually might roll this up. I know it's a 4-star piece, but there's artifact. I'm getting things from upgrading gear anyway, so it's not a total loss doing it now. I wouldn't want to do it, but not a total loss. That's going to give me another 700. That's close now. If I just get a helmet with HP on. Does that do it? That does it. There we go. Let's just put that up to 30k HP. I've just completely ruined his build, but now we can get through these. See, now we've got to go back again. At least now it says hard or higher. Attack percent. Equip an attack type champion. Oh god. Equip 4 champions. Right, why is that not counted then? for any of mine because I know Kale's already in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. There, he's in 4-star as a set. And a perception set. So that should count as 2, surely. Surely that should count as 2. Some of these challenges are a bit of a pain in the ass to do, but what are you? Right. Okay. What do we get from artifact enhancement? Bit of energy. Happy days. Trying to work out. Might be better to pick up a book here actually for Aethel. Might be the more useful thing for me. Hey Nath, how you doing, dude? I'm trying to play catch up, mate. After losing a few days from ill children and being ill myself, I'm trying to play catch up, but not going too well. I think I still got to come into Mordecai. I'm kind of throwing everything into Mordecai. I wanted it on the Burns. Kind of throwing everything into trying to get Mordecai built. 2, 3. I still need 5 books. It's going to prove to be a bit hard. Do we have? Rank some of these up. Rank some of these up. Rank these up. Yeah, you all seem to be doing well. I seem to be letting the side down at the moment. Although, have you seen that how Hades, the Fateless team, and some of the other teams, they've still not had their entire team start playing yet. They still only had like 3 people out of the team actually playing. So I don't have enough to. I need to get all 3 of you ranked up. So I'm going to have to go with leveling these. I'll leave the 3 of you for a minute. Let's just put those in there. Gives me enough for another 10. Gives me enough for 2 temples. Oh, blue. Every time I get a blue now, I get excited. In fact, no, it might just be easier to. I'll put 6 in him and then 6 in him. Get the first lot of levels done. Probably makes it a little bit easier when we come to leveling them up in campaign in a minute. While we're doing that next step of having to get attack percent stuff. Yeah, we could be doing something along the way. Right, and then you need some more. Got enough, 37. Got enough there. To be honest, mate, no, I still feel like shit. As I've said all day, I really should be in bed. But I feel then I lose another day, and I'm even further. But like for me, I'm playing day 10. But it's more like not day 10 for me, and you lot are on what, day 12, I believe. So I'm already behind. I don't want to fall even further behind. I've been up most because the kids have been ill as well. Because the kids are ill, I've been up all night. But our son's waiting for an operation, and because he's ill, it normally means me and my wife end up all night with him, making sure that he's okay when he's ill, and doesn't choke in his sleep. Because my wife, obviously, I'm recovering from my hip replacement. My wife's the one at work. Means I normally spend the night up all night listening out for him. And I drop them at school and come home and go to sleep. But between the puppy and all the other stuff I have to get done today, I was like, no, I'm just going to have to suck it up, have some coffee, drink some Monster, and get on with it. But I would love nothing more than to go and put my head down and go to sleep for a few hours. Win 4. start or hire gauntlets with attack as primary from clearing campaign locations. So they can be anywhere. So actually, we could go into. We're on brutal, which is going to give us the best chance of doing it. I still want to try and get a war maiden, so we can come in here and we do it. We'll do it here, just because I want to try and get a war maiden. Let's try and finish these ones off. You are ahead on challenges. Yeah, so I did have a plan. Weirdly enough, I had a plan. I know I'm ahead in some places, but not the places that give us points. My original plan of action was to be really slow out of the gate, but methodical, with a plan that would see me maybe around week 3 to week 4 catch up. You know, when we get to that 30 days and we're pulling the high cartoon, depending on pulls, I would get to that point sooner, depending on if I'd been lucky with my shard drops, which I haven't been. If I didn't, then I was counting on high cartoon replacing the apothecary that I've not got with the Mordecai, the Rathalos, the Kale, and I would be there at the end. It's not worked the way I wanted it to, because I still don't even have 1 6-star, let alone, you know, the guys that have got 2 and 3 and already doing hard and ready to step into brutal clan boss, and I'm still struggling to do normal clan boss with 3 keys. Yeah, so they're really struggling, some of them. I actually keep these open. Whenever I start streaming, I make sure I've got this open in the background. Like, you know, there's a lot of real pushing going on. But yeah, like the Fateless side of it, there's only 3 that have got points. Hades only got 3. Hades, Saf, and I don't even know who that is. Oh, gives me the wrong ones. I need attack percent, don't I now? I'm back to needing attack percent. Then you look at Scratch and go, wow, like they're out in head. Broken's well out in front. I was looking at hours and going, well, when I stopped playing, I was in 3rd. I had 3 days of not coming on. And I was like, oh, I'm last. And I'm massively behind everyone. I need to put some points up today. If I can get myself up to here, back up to here today, I'll be happy. Because I'll have caught up. And then to me, I can then afford to have a day or 2 back in bed, recovering. And not feel like I've let everyone down. Yeah, I can't finish brutal though, mate. That's the problem. I have tried. My Kale's not even strong enough. I'm in brutal. I finished the campaign on brutal, and I got a bad pull from my shard, and it's not helpful. But I can't even get my Kale farming brutal 3 or 12-3. I've had to drop down because my Kale's not strong enough. I haven't got the gear for him to do it. He's not got enough HP or speed to survive 12-3. If he was quicker, the lower health wouldn't matter because obviously he'd cycles his turns and being in lifesteal, he'd heal himself. If I could tank him up a little bit, the speed wouldn't matter because he could take the extra hit and then take his turn and he'd heal himself. So I'm just on a really fine line where he can't quite do it. That's why I've dropped down here, because I also feel like having a War Maiden. I want War Maiden for Arena. So, hey Ray, good morning. How are you? Right, while this runs a minute, guys, let me go and stick the Raider Troy. That makes sense. Mate, I'm half asleep. I'm half tired. It did make sense. I am actually doing my main account here. Right, they're all max leveled now. That's HP. Let's now swap them out for the next ones. I'm going to go flick the kettle on in a second because I need another coffee. Yeah, that's it. I had this really cool plan coming into it. I was on some of the leaderboards for days. I was in like second and third place for a few of them. Well, I was like, my plan's taken off, but then it didn't take off. No, he's still pretty rough today, to be honest. He's gone back to school, but he's still pretty rough. The problem is when he gets ill, it's his throat, and as it all swells out, he already struggles with his breathing and everything else because of how small the gap is in his throat, and with how big the tonsils are, they block it up. So he already struggles. When he gets ill, when we all get ill, our glands swell up, and that then closes the throat, which makes it even harder for him, which is why we have these moments now when he's ill where one of us is always awake through the night because he chokes himself in his sleep. And obviously I don't need to say it, but you know, children choking in their sleep is not something you want to wake up to in the morning. So we just make sure one of us is awake, and like I say, my wife's at work 5 o'clock every morning, so it's me that stays up and listens out all night. Yeah, that's the thing. I need to. This is why I'm trying to get Kale leveled up, mate, so I know that he can solo it. When he can solo it, I feel like I can make massive gains as soon as I get Kale to 60. I've just fell behind letting him get there, unfortunately. Attack percent, yes, right, that's one done. Yeah. So now we need attack percent here. Yeah, I had mine when I was out for well, not the same reason. I kept getting tonsillitis, so I had mine out as a kid. The problem is, mate, we live in Cornwall. I don't know where you are in the world. We're in the UK and we live in Cornwall. There's one hospital for however many millions of people are in Cornwall. And the waiting list is fucking ridiculous. I've waited 3 years. I had my hip replacement done just before Christmas, and I've been on the waiting list for 3 years. To the point I'd got that bad. I spent last year all but crippled, laid on the sofa every day while I was waiting for my surgery, and it just kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed because one hospital, millions of people, massive waiting lists, you know, nothing gets done. And unfortunately, my son's in the same position. We've tried to take him private and pay for it privately, but they won't touch him because he's only 3. So we can't even pay to have it done privately for him, unfortunately. Right, I need to go flip the kettle on. I keep saying I'm going to go flip the kettle on, then I read something, and then I start waffling. 2 minutes, I'll make this and I'll be back. It's alright, I'm not going anywhere, Lucy. Yeah, I like War Mother. She was like I said, I had a plan coming into this when I knew we would get the Rathalos, and that was Mordecai and Rathalos, Kale, and then hopefully I would pull Apothecary, which I haven't, or it was pull something like a War Maiden from campaign. For Clan Boss, it was going to be Rathalos and Mordecai, Kale, War Maiden for the decreased defense, and again Apothecary. So I had a plan. It's not worked the way I wanted it to. I feel like I pushed the challenges in the wrong way, and now I've had to go. I'm going back trying to do these. Let's farm the percentage drops and bits like that. So it's not completely gone to plan, but it is what it is. Like I say, I will catch up. I know I'll catch up. The other stuff, see, this is the weird thing as well, Nath. Like, I may look really far behind. I have masteries brought on Kale and on Rathalos. I just need to 6-star them to put them into Warmaster. They already have. I've already used the gems to buy both of their lots of masteries. So I just need to get them to 60. Mordecai is nearly fully booked as well, which means that he gets around to his burns and bits quicker, and so my plan of how I would progress, and that's why I pushed the challenges quickly to get the books to put into Mordecai and things like that, have worked. Unfortunately, I neglected to think about getting them to 60. And that's where I've fallen behind a little bit, because it means I've not been able to push any dungeons because I've not got the gear, and that one thing has had a snowball effect, because I can't push dungeons to get gear. I need the gear to push the dungeons, and Kale can't solo because he hasn't got the gear. Like that, that's that 1% chance it fails because the heal reduction lands, and he doesn't get the heal from his life steal. Right. Oh, kettle's finished. Hang on. I'll actually be a minute, guys. The pup has been good, and she's taken me to the back door, so she wants to go for the toilet. So bear with me, and I'll be back, all right? Oh, good girl. Okay. Good girl. Well done. Well done for using the pads. Good girl. Still taking it. We're still going. Good girl. Come on, good girl. Good girl. Well done. She is getting better, aren't you? Hey, you're getting a good girl. Yes, you are. 7.6 now. Do you know what? I would say thank you. Actually, mate, seeing that number annoys me. Yeah, seeing that number annoys the hell out of me. Unfortunately, are you in? Are you still here, or have you gone? Because I know some people have gone out of chat. Before I start explaining the story, there's no point in explaining it if you're not still here. I was really hoping that would have given that to me first time, but never mind. Oh, a cup of coffee. Right, come on, give me boots. Attack percent boots would be lovely. You still in here, Raider? Oh, thank you, mate. It's always weird when you come out and you talk to that because I can see the numbers this side. I can see who that we've got. I can see who's in chat, or I can see there are people here and numbers are changing. No worries, Nate. See you soon, mate. Thank you. I'll have a chat with you soon. Yeah, I do want to sort them out. I plan to sort the collab stuff out this week. I plan to like plan days of booking things in with people, but obviously life has ruined this week's of plans. So hopefully next week I can get kind of into the calendar with you all and sort out what days we can all do bits. I look forward to doing that. Come on, give me the boots this time. I really, really want my boots. Please. I don't want to keep wasting energy in levels I don't need. See, this is another thing, isn't it? Right, so I've got, I've taken that up to, 600 energy? To be fair. I'm already down to 300, so I've already used half my energy trying to do something that I'm instantly going to sell the gear. I kind of just feel like we're back to square one with it. Right, let's check how we're doing on this one. Weekly challenge done. That's 3 stars, so that's not mattering anyway. Right, so now let's try and do some quick maths. Sand Devil Turn Attack Tournament. I've done 5 or 6 runs, and I'm at 152. So to get to 3,900, that's a lot of energy. That's not worth it for me, is it? That's just not worth it for me, unfortunately. No. That's just not worth the energy for me to do turn attack. Even though, which is a shame because the rewards are good. I'm looking at the rewards. And the rewards are good. No, I would love to actually go for the turn attack, but that's going to cost so much energy. It's not worth it. Doesn't seem worth it. If I've already used close to 100 and something energy, and I've only got 152 points. In fact, let's actually work it out. I'll do one more run so I can actually get the exact number. Stage 12, and I've got to do it on. The thing is, I've got to do it on. I've got to do it on stage 12 because otherwise, it takes me hundreds of turns, and then I'll get less points. Are you still here, Nath? Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not even worried about this, about the event path, to be honest. The only thing I was interested in was Nia Giganti Archer, and after spending nearly 500 quid on shards to try and pull her, I'm pissed off with it. Oh, sorry, Nate. I thought you'd actually gone, mate. You said you were going, so I thought you'd gone already. Sorry. I know there's a bit of a delay as well between me and the stream. Alright, get your nose out of that, Lucy. Yeah, I got really pissed off with that. To be fair, bro, I spent a fortune. My wife went ballistic. Quite literally, she went mad. She was not happy. And I'm not happy with myself either. That's the worst part. I'm not happy with myself. I fell for raids bullshit that I don't normally fall for, and I actually did fall for it this time, and it cost me a fortune, and I'm not happy that I fell for it. So yeah, we shan't talk about that. What I shall say is that I am 100% free to play now, and I will never spend a penny on this game again. That's what they've done to me. I pulled 6 legendaries on a times 25 because I bought Sacred, so you know it was a lot of money. I was already on a times 25, and I pulled 6 legendaries on a times 25, and I didn't get the champion I had selected as a times 25. Instead, I got 6 other legendaries. You know, at a times 25, if I get 6 fucking legendaries, at least one of them should be the champion that is my selected champion. So I will now never, ever spend a penny on raid again. Ever. And they made, you know, I have no doubt Blair him look at that and say, well, what does it matter to us if you don't spend any money on our game anymore? We've got massive whales and massive krakens and things like that. I guarantee you there are other people out there every month that stop spending money on the game because something like this pops up, an incredibly good champion pops up that is, you know, game changing. You only get it for 3 months. You spend loads of money and don't get it and go, why should I ever spend money on this fucking game again? And that's the only reason I spent, because of how powerful she is. She would literally be game changing for my account. And she's only here for 3 months. And then like Ninja, she's gone. I'm never going to be able to have a chance to get that champion again. So I was like, well, if I don't spend on this game for the next 6 months, I could put all my money into this one event and try. All the money I would spend on raid over maybe 6 months, I put into one event to try to get Archer, and didn't get her. So now I look at it and go, nah, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm never spending a penny on this game again. Never. You know, I'm building my new computer. I've got other games to play that I want to stream and play and do and things like that. I'd rather put my money into other games than ever put another penny into raid. Right, here we go, 16. So, wrong one there. Let's find our trusty calculator. Right, calculator. Let's try to work this out. So we need 3,600 points. We're going to divide that by 16 because I get 16 points a run. That's 225 runs. That 225 runs is 14 energy. That's going to cost me 3,150 energy. And for that, right, I am going to get 1 small soulstone, 30 gems, a 6-star attack charm, 500 coins, soul coins, an immortal stone. That's not bad, but at 3,000 that's a lot. And then 35 crystals to pull in the summoning portal, which Near Gigante is in, I must say, for 35 quid. Or you could just buy for $4.99, and you can't even buy 1 pull for a £5. You got to spend 20 quid to get 80. So even then, it's not enough for 4 pulls. It's just so. Do you know what? The only place I want to see Plarium's, whoever comes up with how they do the spending and how they decide all that, the only place I ever want to see them on is How to Catch a Predator, because that is exactly what they are doing. It's so predatory the way they do it. It really is so predatory. It's disgusting that they're allowed to do it as well. Like the fact that not just them, I will say it's not just them. As a whole, the fact that companies and businesses are allowed to use this business model is disgusting. It's disgusting on every single government around the world that allows them to do it without some form of regulation that says you can't do that. That is not right. That is not fair, and you're not allowed to do it. It's bollocks. I'm actually going to turn my camera off for a minute because I want to eat my breakfast. This is my breakfast today. It's a cereal bar. So I'm going to turn my camera off for just a minute while I eat, guys. I'm still going to talk, but you don't want to watch me eating a breakfast bar. No, don't die again, Kale. Yeah, no, you're right though, mate. It is horrible. The RNG is awful in this game. Right, now let me show you something. This is my Xbox. I play on. I've got Xbox, PlayStation, and computer. I've also got the Switch and DS's and other bits and pieces. I go to my profile. Right, I play a lot of games, a lot of varying games as well. Okay, some of these my kids play, but I play a wide variety of games, and this isn't even my Steam library is even more. Yeah. See if I can open this one up as well in the background. Show you this one. See these odd 3% runs. These odd 3% runs screw me over. So this is my library for Steam as well. Yeah, now, I play an awful lot of games, a lot of varying games as well. Yeah, I've never, ever played a game with such bad RNG as Raid. I've played lots of gotcha games. None of them have ever been as bad as what Raid is for piss poor RNG. You're going to go watch some Ren reactions. I've heard that name. I have heard that name. Not someone I've ever looked at myself, but I have heard the name. I hope you have a good day, mate. I've only got about an hour left before my wife comes back from work anyway, and then I've got physio, so... Right, we still got to wait for that, so let's go and upgrade some of these champs. Wait, don't eat my green screen, dog. He's from my side of the pond. I'll have to have a look. Right, there we go. Now we can pull some more. Let's see what we get. Let's see. I want an apothecary. He beat Rick Ashley. I don't even know who that is either. I've got to say, mate, I am so in my own bubble. I keep myself to my wife and my kids, and that's it. I really keep myself in a bubble away from everyone and everything. So, unfortunately, it means I don't know as many things as I probably should do. World news and what's going on around the world. Don't get me wrong. That I keep on top of. You know, that's the soldier in me that keeps on top of what goes on globally and how that affects me, because it affects me and my family. But there's a lot of other things that I don't keep an eye on that I probably should do, but I don't. I need more room for champs. Come on, give me a blue. I want an apothecary. Please, game. Like, you could literally change the traction of my whole free-to-play account with an apothecary. I have damage dealers. I have a reviver. I don't have a healer. Healer would be huge. Oh, we haven't got the space. Well, we have got space. We just need to use some of these. I promise you, you come back and ask me tomorrow and I will have listened to at least one. I will go and find it on YouTube later. Is it on Spotify? Will he be on Spotify? Let's have a look. I'll pull it out. I will make sure that I have a listen. Which one here? Obviously, I can't play it on stream. I can't play it on stream because I'll get in trouble. But I'll leave it on here and I'll have a look. All right. I will have a listen later on. Oh, actually, we've got enough 3 stars now that we can rank all of these up. Look. Now I've just got to actually level up some of these 4s. We're getting there. We are making some progress today now. I'm happy with that, at least. Where have you gone, dog? Oh, you're there. Okay, you're playing. That's all right. Win 4-star. 4-star or higher boots is what we need now. Would you always have to pick the squeaky toy, dog? Eh? Always pick the squeaky toy. I'm wondering if it is worth right now leveling up some 3 stars. Yeah, let's level up some 3 stars. Do you want to come up here, Luce? No, you happy playing with your penguin? Right, main account. Let's go. No, I think I actually am very tempted to put what's left of my energy for today. I've got 300 energy left. I may just put that into Sand Devil, just because I do actually need some energy. I do need some bits. Oh, I may have, in which case, if it's one of those songs I've probably heard and don't know who it is, then yeah, I probably have. Unfortunately, I can't play it because you know what YouTube's like, man. I'll get dinged up for a copyright infringement. And I don't want that. So yeah, I may have. I'll let you know. I'll let you know in clan chat later. Yeah, I'll put it up in chat later and go. Don't. I know exactly who that is, and I'm an idiot. But have a good day, man. And thank you for coming and stopping in. I do appreciate it. I'm hoping this rain stops today, to be honest. I've got to be out tomorrow on the bike. I haven't cleaned my motorbike in like 3 months because it's been sat in the garage because I've not been able to ride it. I need to get her out and give her a good clean and go over the brakes and all the other bits and pieces when you bring them out for the first time. But I need this rain to go away to do that. Oh, no, HP. I need attack. Where have you gone, Lucy? What are you doing, Gem? Come on. Careful! Careful! Alright, but you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Alright? You can come and sit up here with me. Be careful. Alright? Good girl. Good girl. Yes, you are. Right, what do we think, guys? Are we going to use all of this 300 energy before we get a set of attack boots? Or is it going to be nice enough to give it to us sooner rather? Do you think it's going to give it to us? Do you think it's going to give it to us? Don't you nip me. You can lick, but don't nip. Right? Because if you do that to the kids, you'll get a smack. You will. Alright? We don't nip. Good girl. Good girl. Alright, alright, alright. I'm giving you love. I'm giving you love and attention. I am. You're beating me with your tail. The only problem with Labradors, guys, is their tails are like all bone. Man, their tails hurt when they whip. And when she gets excited, her little tail goes like this. It's like being paddled by a cricket bat or something in the leg. No, you're not licking my ear. You're not licking my ear. No. 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 Good girl. Alright, come on, I'm feeling it this time. Give me these boots. Wait, don't you know? Don't you eat that. No, things in this room are not for eating. They are not. You destroyed one monitor, you will not do anything else. You're lucky you're allowed in this room. Yes, you are. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, you're just going to try and curl up on me to go to sleep now, are you? Am I that comfy? You want me to, look, well, move the keyboard out of the way. There you go. You use the desk for your head. Go on then. Lay down then. There you go. I can't make any more of a platform for you. My legs are together. Given that you've got enough room between you and the desk. It's either that or you lay down on the floor. Right, there we go. And lay on my arm then. Yes, alright. No, no. It's lay down or it's lay down on your bed. Alright. You cannot come up here and play about. Oh, just give me gems. Come on. I need an attack boot, please. Right, down you go then. You can't be jumping about, girl. There you go. Go get it. You chew that up more than anything else in this room, please. Oh. We're going to have to listen to squeaking for 5 minutes now, guys. Oh, Cattle's going to die, isn't he? Yeah. That's one of those 3% ones where he dies. Alright, get out from under the desk. No. You look at me with puppy dog eyes all you want. You've already chewed through monitors. Over there and play. Over there. Out from under the desk. Come on. You can play over there where I can see you. You not go under the desk. No. You look at me like that all you want. Little toad. Why all of a sudden is this failing so much? What do I do with that? try and take this up. No. Haven't really got anything. It's already got double HP on it. I just got unlucky with my rolls, to be fair. See, I even got masteries. It's just not enough, is it? Have I got enough to upgrade a bit of HP? No. Right, that might be enough. Let's have a look. What did that put us to? That did nothing. Oh shit, that did absolutely nothing. Like that was pointless. Oh. Come on, game, please. Please be nice. I'd really like you to be nice and helpful. Again, why is this failing now? I haven't changed anything. Is it affinity? It might be the affinities. Yeah. We were farming here with 2. That might be what it is, to be honest. Let's take you out then, and let's bring you in, because I still need to level you to 50 anyway. What's down there? Have you dropped your bone down there? Have you dropped your bone? What are you trying to get down here? No, no. It's not for you. You can want it all you want. It's not for you. That's Eloise. I don't know what you've done with your bone. It's not that. No. No. Go and play. Go and play. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, out from under the desk. I told you. You don't go under there. You've got to learn, girl. Alright? Can't keep having you 2 cables. Too expensive to replace everything all the time. Come on, game, please. Right, how are we? Let's see if we've made up any points for anything while we've been on. I don't think we have, because I think it's one-time points. I'm not sure. Yeah. There must be one. Oh no, I haven't even got my optimizer open, have I? That doesn't help. I keep forgetting to actually open my optimizer while I do things, to be honest. Update for the optimizer. Yeah, so it's not going to count in any of my points from anything that we've done this morning because my optimizer wasn't open. Grr. Why do I keep forgetting to do it? Keep forgetting to open the optimizer for it to record things. Oh, yes! There we go. That's what we needed. That's done that one now. Bit more energy. Right, now we've got 2 of these. Equip an attack type champion with 4-star or higher gauntlets, boots and chest plates with attack as the primary stat. Right. So we need to find an attack type champion with these with attack. Let's see if we can do it in 6-star. No. 5-star. Yes. But then we want to 4-star. No. I guess we do this. Guess we do it that way then, to be fair. Let me guess. Now you're going to get me to upgrade it. Equip 4 champions with 3 4-star or higher artifact sets of level 2. Again, I've done this. I don't understand why it's telling me I've not done this. I think this might be a stumbling point now, to be fair. This might become a stumbling point for me. Right, let's get rid of all of this lot first. Shield set is my 3-star set, unfortunately. Because she has actually got, but she's not as quick now as what she used to be. Because we've not got ideally I need her to go quicker. All I've got is 4-star boots. Primary stat speed. So then I need a set of gloves. Ideally down here, which actually is what we had before, which isn't great. It gives a bit more defense, but not as much speed. HP, again it loses speed. Ideally, I could have done with it. I think I might just have to go back to that one, lose a smidgen of speed. But put these up. But again, we lose a massive chunk of health, but we gain a load of speed, so we'll put her build back the way she was for now. I'm gonna get, so this challenge is I'm gonna be stuck on this for a while now, to be honest. I'm gonna be stuck on the next one as well for a while. So that's that one I'll be stuck on. That one I'll be stuck on. Place a heal reduction debuff. See, these I can't do. What one have we got open today? Got force open today. So is there anything to do with force? Spirit? No. Place a block debuff on a champion or use a skill that removes debuffs while being so. See, I can't do. I don't have a block debuff champion, do I? I don't have one, so that's not something I can do quite yet. So I think we're at the point now where I just have to level food. So we're going to pull some champions. We'll get these to 3-star. We'll sacrifice all of these into them again. We're running out of mystery shards, but needs must. I think the last kind of few of these I'll have to keep, even the 1-stars, to level through. Yeah, I think that's what we'll have to do. Go on, give me a blue. Oh, man. Could it have been a worse? I mean, I'm not. I'll take the blues, obviously. They're going to help me level bits up. Do we have any? See, now I'm at the point where I kind of got to keep everything and level up those 1-stars as well, because I'm running out. So I'll come back here. Now I can go back here. I can actually go back to just running Kale, although I do need to level him up as well. No. What do I do here? Now let's finish off with that until they both hit 30 for a minute. What are you doing, dog? Alright. Gonna have to knock. Just finish these leveling these up, guys. I'm gonna have to knock it on the head because I got physio in just under an hour. I need to get myself ready. Surprisingly, it's bloody lunchtime already. The last, oh, bloody hell, we've been streaming nearly 3 hours already. The day has flown by, and I need to. I've got to go and do my physio. Come on, out from under the desk. You come over this side. I'll straight you, but not under the desk, please. I keep telling you. Kind of really want to make sure that I'm using all of my energy today on champs. So I may have to come and do some more on the free-to-play later because we haven't got any multi-battles left. Oh, actually, no. I've just had a thought. What was the code from yesterday? What was the... I can't remember what the code was from yesterday. I know I keep opening new sites when I've got the hell... this one's open anyway. No. Can't remember what it is. Let's just go on YouTube because I know I watched the video yesterday. Let's find the video. History. Promo code. more gifts. There we go. That gives us something. That actually is going to be very helpful. Oh, it gave us 20. It would give us typical all force. Oh well. Right, let's come in here. Let's come to here then. We'll set this up and then I can actually walk away and finish getting ready. So after all of those are done, I'll get you done, and then I guess it's... I know there's not enough energy to get through these, but I always have a habit of just selecting. You never know when the game's going to bug and give you like unlimited amount of energy or something stupid like that. So I always make sure that I can do the maximum I can. Right, guys, look, that has been... We're just about to touch 3 hours now, so thank you very much for coming and stopping in. I would carry on streaming now till I have to get the kids from school. But, like I said, I've got physio this afternoon, so I have to go and do that. And before I do physio, I've got to get myself ready. I've got to get changed because I've got to be in trackies, trainers, all the other crap that I've got to go and get ready. So I'm going to go and sort that out. I will be live tonight on my main account because we have to do our Hydra keys because I've not used them and I need to do them because Hydra Clash ends tomorrow and I have to use all 3 keys through normal, hard and brutal. So I'm going to have to brute force through rebuilding some champs and getting some teams together to make sure that we do that. So look, thanks for coming and stopping in. If you're watching this later on YouTube, make sure you come stop in tonight, see how Hydra goes, see if we can actually figure out just how I've destroyed all my builds for Curse City. Like, I know that I've destroyed all my builds. I just need to work out how to rebuild the champions I've destroyed to make them work like they did before, because the team should be hitting 100 million. It's only doing 12 million, which means something is massively not working, and I can't work out what. So, yeah, come and join us for that tonight, and yeah, hopefully we can fix our Hydra teams. Have a good day, and I'll see you tonight.